Hello, today I will show how to transfer the animation to make retargeting from a standard character from a Cascador. Animation was made here on this character in Unreal Engine. On Unreal Engine for mannequin. The main problem is that these characters have slightly different skeletons, so we will do retargeting using Unreal itself, and are some tricks. We have such an animation. It was made, as I said, on a standard Cascadeur character. This is such a Van Damme helicopter kick, and we will now try to throw it into the Unreal Engine. So for starters, we launch the Unreal Engine. Well, you can open it from third person, a new project, create a project, call it, for example, Van Damme. Already exists, so let's call it Van Damme 2. So here everything is standard, create project, the project is launched. We're waiting. So the project has started up. Well, here is a standard for Unreal Engine. There is already an Unreal Engine for character mannequin, and now we will work with him. So we first need to go to the character mesh, and here for Unreal for engine skeleton, you need to go to create and create rig for him. Just press OK, and then double click on the skeleton itself, attach here to the panel because we will often need it for use. And here we, for Unreal Mannequin, sketch this rig. With rig applied, all the bones registered, press save. Also press use current pose. Once again save. So on we now need save animation from Cascadeur save in FBX. For this we press export FBX scene and save it to some folder. For example, I have a retarget folder. Let's call it Van Damme animation. Ready. We also need this character in T-pose, which will also need to be thrown into the Unreal Engine. This is clear. We can use standard model mail from Cascadeur. Click here. Export scene and call it Van Damme T-pose. Ready. So everything is ready like data from the Cascadeur. We have saved it now. We are slowly starting to drag all this into the engine. So we go back to the engine window, and here we need to create another folder into which we will drop everything related to the New folder, Van Dam. We can transfer it outside the project. No, not to move it, but let's at least do it like this. So our folder is lost somewhere. So the folder is lost. Then it's better we will create it again. Just select the content, create a folder. We'll undone. It's okay. A folder separately from Unreal character. The previous folder was lost somewhere. Okay. So we are in this folder, and now we just drop and drag here first Van Damme T-pose. We need here, well, animation we don't have, any checkboxes here we leave it. The import rotation, there is a, if I'm not mistaken, we need to put 90 degrees because it will transfer correctly. So we check it. Press import all. No, I was, that's, now we will delete it. We don't need to turn it by 90 degrees. So we put it in here 0, import, so that it's the character is in the correct position. Now we go here, Van Damme skeleton. So now we need to draw this Unreal rig on him. We chose him, and here we have the name of all our bones. For the Unreal mannequin, which we must say to when targeting to the bones of our character himself. So now we will make visible all the bones here where we see, and here there is such a moment that the Cascador character has 3 bones in his spine, and Unreal has 4. And how could there be a question here? What we will have to use for extra bone? But we have already dealt with this issue, so the solution is we just remove the extra bone right here in the Unreal mannequin. If this is not done and left as is and apply bones, well, in this order, for example, skip the bone here, leave it empty, when in principle everything will work in engine itself, but animation and the animation will work, but if you save this animation from Unreal Engine, then the character will receive this bone with 0 length and will be so flattened or with a missing neck. It's depending on what you will remove it here. So we remove one bone from Unreal Mannequin from here, and now here we begin to apply our bones. For the root we put the armature, for the pelvis it's pelvis, for spine 1 we put the stomach, spine 02 we put the chest, So, well, 3 that, how I said, we don't have. Clavicle, here we have the correct. Upper arm, we add it manually. It's called this arm L. Upper arm L, it's forearm, just L, L. Mhm. This main thing here is not to get confused. So L, everything is right. Here is right too. So lower arm L, it's forearm L. Hand, it's everything right. Index, middle, pinky, it's all fingers, and fingers have their own story here because our character has only 3 and such fingers. And Unreal Mannequin has a complete set of this humanoid, all 5 fingers. And with fingers, this is the only moment that will later need to be manually correct already in the Cascador itself. That is for retargeting in the animation of the fingers, their position of method is not. It's just completely different skeletons. By the way, if you enter it in Van Damme T-pose, you didn't open the retarget manager, then it can open here, and here it will appear. Here you press this tab. So on then all fingers skip everything. So also skip all twists, so the clavicle is right next to the arm air, hands again, and forearm air. So these are the fingers of the right hand. We also don't need it. Also the twist we skip. Neck, this is neck. Head is right. So these bones are right. Twist were again the skip. Foot is correct. Ball L is 2 here, but we also skip it. It is not needed. So on the next, we just check that we have everything right. Well, it looks like yes, everything is right. All the bones correctly, not so many of them. And so click on the apply to asset, save it, and now we have various T pose with the Unreal Mannequin. Here we have a direct T pose. For Unreal, the A pose. And we need to lower his hands a little on our character, so close this position. For this right here, we choose these bones. This is a bone. And 10, 20, 30, well, somewhere around 40 by 30 degree, 40 degree. Little bit problem here, you can choose, but you can aim and catch 40. Everything is ready. Now click here to use this pose. Again, save. So we have all prepared character for retargeting. Now we can drop our animation here. In the same way, we take drag and drop, we drop it here in this folder. So here already immediately offer us on Van Damme skeleton, and it's right. Here we set the animation. We have animation, and we will leave rotation 0 it is possible that now everything will work correctly. If the characters are deployed, then we will redraw and set 90. So we'll press import all. Yes, here we completely agree. Okay. So yes, we see that the animation is rotated here. So we are now delete it, and once again just change the rotation angle 90. Okay, so uh, that's all. Now we have the animation itself right. By double click now we go into it. No, it's still wrong. Delete. We do it again. Yes, it's rotated. It's back. Uh, we don't need to rotate nothing. Everything is already correct. So we'll zero, import all, again, all the same operations. Okay. So here, yes, in the preview showed that's rotated, but here it's already correct. So we check to stop it. Here we have all the skeleton. It's okay. That's you need to put apply to set and save it. So all we have the animation is ready for retargeting. Now we right click here on the animation and we have retarget anima set put here. So here is our Cascadeur male character, and we select the uh, character we will retarget. Uh, this is here, so we did everything right. Well, here, just for the name of the new animation, we can put slash folder we specify, but here in Van Dam, save and press retarget. And here we see our animation. No, the quiet we have the problem with one hand. It's wrong with T-pose. Now we check it. Or some names with bones. We will see it. So check it here. Armature, stomach, chest, clavicle. Ah, it's here. This is, we made a mistake. Here we should have clavicle. We put this bone. Now we fix everything. So clavicle L. We also have a clavicle L. And here arm L. And here it's correct. Save. Use current pose. So this animation we delete. Force delete. And now do retarget again. Duplicate, choose. So again, change, Van Dam, okay. Retarget. It's ready. Everything is ready. Now all the hands are moving correctly, the character is moving correctly, and to make sure that everything is really right, we can save this animation. Click here, export animation data. So I save to the same place where the whole retarget is here, just in case we will see that this Unreal Engine animation. Save it. Well, this here. Well, by the way, we don't need the mesh because for work it's better we just transfer the animation data and throw it in the Cascadeur on our Unreal mannequin. Everything has been exported. This animation has appeared, and it's from sample scenes. Here we can draw this animation. For this we create a new scene. Draw here the animation we just received from Unreal. We need to turn on the this mode and see the bones and all animation data. So now we select the skeleton, select the animation, press Ctrl Shift C. We go into Unreal Mannequin. Is the same way we select all the bones in the same display mode. Select the area and press Ctrl Shift V. Everything here, the animation was applied, copied to our character inside the Cascador, and then we can work with hands or correct something in the trajectories if we don't like something, and so on. We already have rig for this character. There we have boxes, so we can, for example, select the first frame, and here we have Van Damme arm a little bent, and only during the start of the jump and in the here collect again, we can just make a small change with the hand. Select it, go here to the local tail mode to collect the hand rotation in the and wait a little, for example, like this. Well, with the second hand we can do the same, little bit and rotate, and here we copy the same position through the mirror tool. For example, like this. And now we apply it, for example, to animation frame. Do we straighten our arms? Let's say from 23 to 23. So we press Ctrl C, select up to frame to 23, and here passed into the interval. Here the hand on the in all interval. And we can do it in the end of the animation. So now we can already with all our changes again throw it all in Unreal Engine. For this, we choose export scene. But here, let's add that this is in to Unreal Engine. Save. Here we have it. Go back here, the engine. So go the scene itself. And here again, we drop our corrected animation. So import animation, import all. Yes, yes, okay. Okay. So, some mistake. The error, well, we can delete it. We choose the wrong skeleton. We already have Unreal Engine 4 skeleton, so here we select it. Here, import, once again. Check it. Here is our new animation. Here it is already with our corrections, changes. Everything here is changes by hands. So we can draw the character here to see how it looks like. Press play, run up to it and see what it does. Everything looks right. All the movements are correct, nothing falls through. In general, everything is okay.